Well, hey there, friends. I'm glad you were here. We made it. We made a whole another week in the stock market here. And today was another fantastic day with BBIG here, Vinco Ventures. So I just made a video on these guys last night, and we're going to kind of leapfrog from that video to this video talking about what we're seeing today and what we're seeing in the general stock. And, the question is, are we seeing a pretty aggressive walk up right now, or are we seeing this about to really squeeze? There's always been talks of a squeeze coming here with Vinco Ventures. And obviously, the past with Vinco Ventures, it's no stranger to just popping up. And we saw that really good here around August, and this is when we first really started to talk about Vinco Ventures. Obviously, this is right when Vinco Ventures really started to rebrand, recalibrate what they were doing as a company, buying into new things. Just a lot of new things were going on here. So with that too, we even saw this walk up here of hitting that $10, and obviously at that point in time, Vinco Ventures post-market, pre-market, I remember was even hitting around a $16 to $15 mark bid price. But, everything kind of fell back down. Vinco Ventures went through a little bit of a period here where there was kind of just some bad things going on. They were reshifting the whole company. Everybody that wore a suit in the company was walking out and new ones were walking in. Not necessarily bad, new blood is good, but let's go right into what we're seeing with the stock here. Vinco Ventures is no stranger to just like, I was sitting at $2, now I'm going to go to $4, I'm going to go to $5. Let's go to $8. We've definitely seen that quite a bit here with Vinco Ventures. And today's chart I thought was really interesting, and we're going to go here on a Webull chart so we can kind of really break it down here. So market open, it just leapfrogged from what it did yesterday. Yesterday it sat around that 350, 380, closed around that 350, 380 zone after hours playing around that zone. And then today, we started right there, and then we just walked down here. And then it looked like, well, maybe the run's over here a little bit. Well, it wasn't. And this is when it really started to pop even more. And man, this is what Vinco Ventures does. I've told people, it just does what it wants to, and it will run and run because, like I said yesterday, people that understand what this company is doing, it's very special and it's very unique, and it has the potential to really be a really, really expensive stock in the near X future. So we're seeing these mountains being climbed right here. Boom, one right there. You have your sell-off, walk right back up. Boom, another one right there. Almost breaking into $4, walk down, sell off, then boom, right here. Even we're seeing a little bit of a resistance, but we're breaking into a $4 mark right there around 11:30. And then after that, there was not much sell off. It was just kind of flattening out, and then boom, we went right to this almost 440 bid price on this, and then it played around on this for quite a bit, and still closing the week here above $4. So friends, like I said, if you are an investor with Vinco Ventures, this is something to celebrate. This is really big and this is really good. The fact that it made it today, with the rest of the whole market just kind of being a crapshoot right now, but Vinco Ventures, the fact that it's had so much bad news, and Vinco Ventures has as many people that love this stock, there's just as many that don't like it and don't want anything to do with it and don't trust it. But still, through all that, the stock is doing this through this terrible market. And look at this right here. Right here around 2 o'clock, the stock really took a beating. Look at this. It's just bam, 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 just sell, 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 sell. And then finally, boom, we pick back up. People are buying back in. We've hit a bottom. We're going back in and then hitting right under a 420. Then a little bit of a sell-off once again, and then closing the week out around this 4.7, 4.10. Still, even now after hours, it's kind of moving back and forth a little bit on Webull and even Robinhood. It's at a 4.12 right now. I'm watching it go back and forth after market. So like I've said here with Vinco Ventures, I think this is the stock that I have taken more flack from about supporting than any other stock, penny stock, big stock, EV stock, green stock, that I have ever talked about, that I have taken so much junk off of, because like I said, there's people that just do not like this, and then on the other hand, there's just people that just absolutely love this stock and believe in it, love this company. And obviously, if you know me, I'm very bullish on Vinco Ventures. Obviously, I'm here talking about them. I love what they do, and obviously, I'm not going to go into detail everything about it, friends, because I've talked about it so much, and I just made a video last night. But what I'm really wanting to talk about is this chart that we saw today. This was a battle today with this chart. I mean, it really was. We saw a massive breakthrough, and then the breakthrough stayed, and even with a little more breakthrough on the breakthrough. And the fact that we closed today at a $4 mark, above $4, this is a victory right here. Are we going to sustain this $4 mark? Two things I'll say to that. One, I don't know, and this is why. Because of the market. Obviously, Vinco Ventures is beating out the market right now. So that is a positive. It's doing what it wants to do. The retail investor is pushing it. It's working. We're seeing good volume in it. Number two, I believe it could go up still even to a $7 to $8 mark once again. The reason I say that is because we know there's going to be more news coming out here this month, next month, and even probably, this is going to kind of last here into March, talking about Cryptyde, the Cryptyde situation, if you're aware of what's going on with that. And that's the real big, that's like the cherry on top. That's what people are really wanting to know about more and people are really interested in. And just Vinco Ventures in general, what they're doing here. I'm very bullish on this, and I really don't, I realize I'm saying that on a platform here, my very small platform here with the few thousand of us here talking about this, but our stock, I'll say that, for the ones here that love Vinco Ventures, we're going to keep talking about this because I am very bullish on it, and I think this stock has proved itself at this point that it can outwork the market if it needs to. There's still news that's coming down the pipeline, and there's still a lot of people, obviously, that are for this, them betting against it right now. So friends, going into Monday, I'm really excited to see what's going to happen here. I'm really expecting more articles to come out here talking about Cryptyde, Vinco Ventures, Lemotive, all that stuff, Zash, all of it wrapped into one big bundle, which in hindsight will be great for Vinco Ventures, BBIG, ticker for this one that you invest in. So friends, with all that said, I'm losing my voice again, but I just want to say thank you guys so much for sticking around with this stock and us talking about it. Like I said, I've taken a lot of flack for talking about this stock. Like 2 months ago, people were threatening me about, being very bullish on this. I mean, I was getting like almost death threats. But like I said then, I'm still very bullish on it. If this company can do what they say they're going to do, and that's, as an investor, that's what we have to do. There's a level of an investor that can find stocks that are very expensive, that are well established, that they can put loads of money into, and that's good, that's great. Then there's growth stocks. There's penny stocks that we take chances on. And Vinco Ventures is one of those stocks that we read what they're trying to do, what they're going to do, what they're saying they're going to do, and we look into the future of how that falls in line with what the company is doing. And that's what we're doing here with Vinco Ventures, with crypto, with NFTs. And obviously the whole Lemotive situation is a very, very big gold nugget in the pocket of Vinco Ventures right now. So friends, I'm here, I'm bullish, I'm happy, I'm ready, I'm excited about next week. Thank you so much for sticking around and listening to the last bit of the video. If you don't already subscribe friends. We're going to keep talking about this. Welcome, glad you're here. Leave me a comment, let me know what you think. What do you think Vinco Ventures is going to do here in the near future? Is this going to be the hidden gem of 2022? Possibly could be. Friends, I'll talk to you soon. Bye, everyone.